Hello everybody, back with another quick tip in Illustrator today. And if you've been watching this series, we have a familiar face with us here, and I've imported him. I've done a file place into Illustrator. And what we're going to talk about today is how to give a photo a more drawn look. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go to Window, and then what we want to open up here is Image Trace. And this will allow us to create an illustrated version of this photo. Now when we come into this, we can see that there are some default settings in here, and I have the advanced panel open. If you don't see that, you can simply hit the little drop down here. That will give us a few more options. One of the options I'm going to turn off is to ignore white, so I can get rid of my white background. Let's see what happens when we hit preview and see these basic black and white settings. Here you can see that our piece has a drawn look, and if we adjust the threshold, this will adjust the amounts of black and white in our image. So depending on the look you're going for, you can adjust that threshold and get the right look. Now with this, here we have kind of a graffiti stencil style look, but if we wanted this to be a color piece, we can simply change to the color mode here, and it will take a moment to process. Quick jump cut so you didn't have to sit through the processing, but here you can see the results of that process. Now if we zoom in on this, we can see that illustrated look. Now another thing that this is handy for is if you needed to blow this photo up, if you needed it to be used in a large scale and you only had a smaller photo, you can use this trick to turn your photo into vectors that can be used in different applications.